Welcome to Silicon Valley Nonprofits, a service of KMVT Community Media. I'm Bev Lenahan, your host. Today our guest is Natasha Wright, founder and executive director of Chai for Charity. Thank you for coming today, Natasha. Nice to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me, Bev. It's great to be here.
Well, it's fun to sort of explore this name. I love it. Many of my friends drink chai tea, and I have not heard chai associated with a charity before. So tell me about your mission and what it is that you are attempting to do.
Absolutely. So Chai for Charity is an organization that gathers private donors who are eager to invest in local nonprofit efforts. And the idea here is to throw a tea party-like experience where we gather the donors to connect with nonprofits who are working in our community to help the underserved. And we've got three goals, as I mentioned, to connect the donors to nonprofits, to draw awareness to the work that the local nonprofits are doing. And the third goal is to expand the way that we think about giving, to include money and also goods, time, and talent. And the idea behind that last part is that a 20-year-old me had lots of time but no talent, and 40-year-old me has some talent and some money but no time. And so we want to create a model that allows donors to give in meaningful ways that also honor the place that they are in life.
So important. I wish we would have had that kind of thinking when I was trying to finish my degree and having my kids and doing it all, and like you said, had everything but money. Money and time.
Yes, right? Exactly. And that's actually how Chai for Charity started. So 8 years ago, I was finally in a position where I felt like I could invest in nonprofit efforts. I'd paid off my student loans, and I wasn't eating guacamole for dinner anymore. And so I was looking for a way to invest in the community and couldn't find nonprofits that met my values and met where I was in life. And so I actually threw this tea party 8 years ago thinking that my friends were also facing the same challenge. And the tea party was just electric with energy. We threw 6 tea parties all across North America, and I was so excited to start a movement. And then 2 weeks later, I found out I was pregnant with my first son. And every year I kept Chai for Charity alive in my heart, thinking that this was the year that I was going to start it again, and every year I got pregnant. So,
that's the way life is.
Yes. And so I put Chai for Charity on hold for a number of years until I was able to breathe new energy into it. And so we became officially established in January. So we're a brand new nonprofit.
501c3. When that letter comes, isn't that exciting?
Absolutely. I took a photo of it. I posted it on all social media accounts. I have it framed in my office. It means a lot.
As you should.
Yeah,
and it will motivate you every day to do what you want to do.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about who one of your clients might be and how that might work.
Absolutely. So we create an experience that is customized to the host. So essentially, we look for hosts in areas across the world, and we create an experience that honors what the host is excited about. So we work with a host to identify causes that they are most passionate about, and then we curate a list of nonprofits that the host chooses from to invite to the Chai for Charity. We've been inviting about 3 nonprofits to each Chai, and it's an opportunity for the host to pour their love and energy into local efforts and for them to draw awareness to causes that excite them among their friend and family group.
Do they actually have a tea party?
Yeah.
So is it mostly women?
It has been mostly women, although everyone is invited. We're just attracting a certain profile of person right now. So yeah, we throw a tea party, and we serve chai at every tea party, and we're really lucky because we've been able to gather sponsors to provide the food and beverage. So our operating costs are actually pretty low because the community is so generous with their resources.
Donors like to hear that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They will support things like that.
Yeah.
Well, we want to know also how did you end up expanding across the country? Because that's fascinating in such a short amount of time.
Thank you. I think there's appetite for this. I think there's appetite for private individuals to share the things that they're passionate about with their community, and I think that they have been looking for a vehicle to do so. And what I'm offering is actually a kit for drawing awareness to causes that matter to hosts.
Do you charge for your kit?
No.
So that's the best part, because some models that I've seen actually then charge a fee to sort of get everything rolling, and I think that might be a deterrent at times.
No, we're thrilled to give it away for free. And when I say for free, essentially we do have some criteria around what charities we choose, because I think it's really important that we use our resources to highlight the efforts of smaller nonprofits who might not otherwise have the marketing budget to gain that kind of traction in the industry. So we do have some criteria that kind of binds a host to investing in smaller efforts. But it's my hope that we can breathe so much energy into the small efforts that they become big efforts.
Yes,
Yeah.
So that's been our goal here, to do these spots that we do on Silicon Valley nonprofits.
Yeah.
Because we realize that so many of the middle-sized and smaller nonprofits just don't have the budget to do that.
Absolutely.
So bravo for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would imagine that you need ambassadors, people out there helping you to spread the word. So how does that work, and how can people get a hold of you and be a part of what you're doing?
Absolutely. We are always looking for hosts all over the world. And you can get a hold of us by emailing me, Natasha, at chaiforcharity.org, or visiting our website, chaiforcharity.org. And you can engage with us in any way that you see fit, given the model that we have. But two specific ways is to attend a chai in your neighborhood. We have 2 coming up in the Bay Area in 2020. So to attend a chai in your neighborhood, and to host a chai in your neighborhood. Yeah.
So, and you can sign up for both on your website?
On our website.
And figure out when it would work out. And is there a limit to the amount of people you can have? I suppose the host chooses that and they're usually held in their home?
Exactly, yeah. And we have worked with hosts to secure sponsors for venues as well. So for instance, in Colorado, we ran one at a local brewery, and the brewery sponsored their space because it was during off-peak hours. So we can help a host find a venue, and most of the time we do it in a host's backyard or in their home, which is a really intimate way to deliver a tea party.
Absolutely, and also to get enough of the story about the nonprofits out that is meaningful.
Yeah.
I think that kind of an informal setting really helps that whole effort.
Absolutely. And one of the things that I'm most proud of at the Chais, which actually was not my intent at the beginning, but has been a beautiful outcome, is that there have been a ton of connections between guests. So guests connect with each other in these really intimate ways. Guests connect with charities, charities connect with charities, charities connect with hosts, charities connect with sponsors. And so it's become this kind of like cycle of engagement that...
It's very holistic.
Yes, exactly.
Well, we want to encourage you in your efforts, and I will be looking forward to my invitation to Chai for Charity. Thanks for being with us today. You've been a wonderful guest. Thank you.
Thank you.